Now, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that you're looking at running for president again.
Do it. Do it. Look at me. Do it. I will personally write you a campaign check now on behalf of this country, which does not want you to be president, but which badly wants you to run.
I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
There's not going to be a President Donald Trump.
I think that man will be president of the United States right about the time that spaceships come down filled with dinosaurs and red cake.
Donald Trump has been saying that he will run for president as a Republican, which is surprising since I just assumed he was running as a joke.
Donald Trump will not become president.
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
Donald Trump will never, ever be president.
Moderator, but apparently believes that Donald Trump is a clown.
President Obama will go down as perhaps the worst president in the history of the United States! Exclamation point at real Donald Trump. Well, at real Donald Trump, at least I will go down as a president.
You're never going to be president of the United States by insulting your way to
Let's see, I'm at 42 and you're at 20.
We have a key race alert right now. Donald Trump now has reached the number of delegates needed to clinch the Republican presidential nomination.
So, right now, Mr. Trump, to answer your call for political honesty, I just want to say, you're not going to be president, all right? It's been fun. It's been great. I love you. But come on, buddy.
Donald Trump, while we project, will win in Kentucky with its 8th electoral vote, in Indiana with its 11th electoral vote, West Virginia, Florida, Tennessee, Mississippi, South Carolina, Alabama, Kansas with its 6 electoral votes, Nebraska with its 5 electoral votes, and Wyoming with its 3 electoral votes, North Dakota with its 3 electoral votes, and South Dakota, Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, the state of Montana, Missouri, Ohio, Idaho, North Carolina.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
Together, we will make America great again.
What's up, Snake Pit and the 199? Welcome to CobraCast. I am your host, Jeremy D-Day Cobra, and I'm happy to see all of you here tonight. I see a lot of MAGAs in the chat. The intro never gets old. It never gets old. It's awesome to see every time, but we need a brand new intro for November. After November, we need an updated intro. That is our goal. That is our goal, to have an updated intro. So let's make it happen. And I appreciate it. I was not on FNT, but I know we had a great FNT. Shout out to the FNT crew and the Saska sisters. And Gary's almost there at 1 million subscribers. He's almost there. And I see everyone with the happy birthday wishes. I do appreciate it. Yes, there is a lot of green, Biker Angelo. There's a lot of green in the chat. We've already got a lot of gifted memberships already before we even started. We have McHawk with 10 gifted memberships. Says, did Beardo give you a sexy dance and sing happy birthday? No, thank God. Thank God. Greg McMahon says, happy birthday. I really hope you're having a great birthday. I mean, look, it's just been another day for me. I don't really do the whole big time celebration stuff for my birthday, but I appreciate you guys being super, super supportive. It's been fun on social media to see everybody on Twitter tagging me in memes and all of that stuff. But but yeah, it's typically just another day. But, you know, I always appreciate it. There's been a lot of funny stuff on Twitter for sure. And obviously, I normally, you know, just because of our, you know, community and our friend group, we call each other gay all the time. I tend to get called gay a little more on this day, but it's all good. Autism Crocs says, oh, dang, the fig is expired. Happy birthday, Jeremy. Thank you. Lance Finn dropped 5 gifted memberships. Let's freaking go. Let's see where we're at. Emmanuel dropped 5 gifted memberships. Look at Emmanuel. And Raider is in the chat for $51.99 and says, happy birthday, brother. Holy crap. Thank you, Raider. Valientes for 20 says, happy birthday, bro. Let's have an awesome stream. Trump 2024. Thank you, man. You're doing great work for us over on Park Hoppin'. Shout out to Krista Nova for, getting Valientes Ivan over there and doing good work. We got a lot of good stuff going on with G&G and Park Hoppin' and all of that. Let me go ahead and pull that chat up. We see how everybody's doing. We do have a lot to talk about. The fallout from the State of the Union, the disaster known as Joe Biden and the Democratic Party. It was bad. It was really bad. And I really like our thumbnail tonight. I think that kind of breaks it down. You have the elite athlete, Donald Trump, 6'3", 215 pounds, just alpha male, peak physical specimen right there, Donald Trump versus the Crypt Keeper. And that's who, that's who Joe Biden is. He's the Crypt Keeper. And it's bad. Duke Devil with the 10 gifted memberships. Holy crap, guys. CJTJ with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. TAC86 with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. Steve Martin says, Jeremy, the beard looks great. Don Vosk is gay. Gary is the man. Don't ever change. I mean that sincerely. Well, I appreciate that. I guess I'm going to keep letting the facial hair grow. I have trimmed up all the sides, and I'm just kind of letting like this area grow out. We'll see. It's actually looking a lot better than I thought it would. So I guess we'll just let it grow and we'll see what happens. Kevin Cron with 20 says, since you are getting older, you will need a cane to walk with. You're still a fig. Trump 2024 and a landslide. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it. And again, a lot of gifted memberships. Jeremy, the beard makes you look old, says Frank Hernandez. I've been told that because honestly, if I get rid of the facial hair, I actually I look a lot younger. No one believes I'm 45 years old. I've always, no matter what, IRL, online, whatever, people are like, there's no way you're that old. I'm like, that's how old I am. I don't know why. I don't have a particularly great diet, but I don't drink, smoke, or do drugs. So I guess that plays some part into it. So yeah, there's no secret to the success of that. So yeah, I'm just, I don't drink, smoke, or do drugs. Everything else, I don't try to watch my diet, or I don't, whatever. That's just never been me. But I will never do any of the, I don't like things that have any impact on how I go about my day or impact my decision making or anything like that, alter my state of mind. That has never been something that I've ever been interested in doing. So it works for other people, and that's totally fine. It doesn't work for me. Let me see. Jeremy invented the internet, says comment creator. I mean, I did do that. Cellular Dream says Jeremy's old ass is 45. Yes, Celluloid Dream. Yes, Steve Marvin says, hail to my fellow 79ers. Let's see. Osmora199. I missed Geeks Gamers Daily today, so I didn't get to say happy birthday. And you eat corn on the cob the long way for bus fare. Then you walk home. Thank you, Osmora199. By the way, is the Exalted Patriarch here? I know you sent a $50 super chat at the end of daily, and we missed it. Krista, if you can kind of go to today's Geeks and Gamers Daily and just go to the live chat, right at the end, we got a 50 that I need you to add to tonight's list. And when I see them in the chat, I will read it. So is the very last super chat today on daily, and it was for $50. So I appreciate that. I did see it, but it wasn't until the stream ended. So I just wanted you to know I did see that. Hello, everyone over on Rumble and everyone on Kick. Thank you so much. Look, I got to show you guys this really quick, okay? So there was this funny, but Biden is losing the culture, okay? Biden is losing the culture. They cannot battle what is happening right now with the culture. They can't do it. Holy shit. William Wells for $200 says, happy birthday, Fig. Don't spend it on dildos. God. Holy shit. Thank you, William. Yeah. I couldn't even celebrate being a MAGA red bomb. He had me laughing. That was great. That was great. Thank you, William. I appreciate that. You made me laugh. That was good. All right, so Biden is losing the culture, okay? He's losing the culture. Look at this. This is amazing, okay? I'm sure a lot of you have seen this, but this is amazing.
So if you know that these motherfuckers is paying the immigrants $8,000 to get across the border, then why the fuck? Hold on, bring your ass back in this damn camera. Bring your ass back in this camera, Mr. Biden. Get your ass back in this camera. Y'all sit your ass down with your goofy looking ass wig. I'm sick of these damn people. This man just sat up here and said that they paying these people $8,000 just to get in our country, and if they can get in, they can do whatever the fuck they do. So if y'all know this, get your ass back on the camera. Why the fuck is y'all letting them in here and then giving them $8,000 on Mr. Biden? Sick of these motherfuckers. This man is stupid.
And so now we've got this one right here from her. All right, this is hilarious, dude. We need more videos like this.
Don't get this shit confused now. I understand that Republicans and Democrats be working together. They all got the same corporations under their table. However, that's why I love the Cheeto Puff. Cheeto Puff 2024, ho. Because one thing about Mr. Puff, he didn't play they fucking games. That's why the whole damn Republican, well, damn near the Republican Party, turned their back on Mr. Puff. Because he can't be told what the fuck to do. That's bullshit. Trump be standing 10 toes down on business. I swear I'm trying my hardest to get on Trump's team. Mr. Trump, if you find out about me, baby, you need to hire me real quick. Because I'm going to tell you something. We don't give a fuck what they got to say. We going to vote for your ass anyway. Let's go, Puff. Only unreal motherfuckers can't handle Trump. Don't get me wrong. I don't agree with everything that he says. But I love the fact that he real. At least you know what the fuck you gonna get. Unlike that slow blinking ass Joe and his hoe. Which they got to go. Biden.
Dude, it's bad. It's really bad. They're losing the culture in an unbelievable way. They really are. And it's not slowing down anytime soon. It's glorious to witness. You got Charles Barkley still out here running his mouth, talking about he's going to punch black people if they're wearing a Trump shirt. This is insanity. It's absolutely insane. These people have lost their minds. They have lost their minds. My boy George the Giant Slayer in the chat with 5 gifted memberships. What's up, George? Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I know everybody is wishing the happy birthdays again. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. The 199 is the best. So many gifted memberships, so many super chats. Zeke the Wise says, Jeremy, bro, happy birthday. What's your sign? Hail the 199. Thank you. Keenan, I'm looking for yours right now. I'm looking. And Keenan with a 2 says, happy birthday, Jeremy. Look at that. See who's there? Krista. Keenan's here for 2.
Hi, Keenan. For 2.
But yeah, and then so this whole thing, holy crap. Josh Johnson with a proper 199 says, happy birthday, Fig 199, bro. Holy shit, Josh. Savvy Sue with a 50 says, happy birthday, Jeremy. I'm the same way. Not a big deal, but it's always nice when someone remembers. Happy birthday. Enjoy. Thank you. I appreciate that. You guys, you guys are the best, man. I don't know what I've done to deserve the support that we get here, but I really do appreciate it. I really, really do. Let me show you guys this, because again, we're on this whole I believe that the culture is shifting monumentally right now. Like, I really do. And it's not going away. It's not going away. Trump has all the support in the world right now. I thought I had bookmarked this one, but I guess I did not. I can find it though. So I know you guys know the Hodge twins. Yeah. Everybody likes the Hodge twins. So we're going to watch their video on Charles Barkley, Trump derangement syndrome. Okay. So woke black man in the chat says, D-Day Cobra, super chat should be shared with equity with the chat. All right, right here, man. Like, I'm telling you right now, dude, the culture is being lost. Trump is winning everywhere. Trump is winning everywhere. It's not even close, all right? Not even close.
Yeah, I got a new show for y'all. Got a damn good show. Charles Barkley, he's a political pundit. No one is the best ever. That's one man that shouldn't say shit about politics. Well, he should just shut up and dribble.
You said that on Fox News about LeBron? Was that Laura Ingraham?
Laura Ingraham told
You
it.
said that about Charles, huh?
Yeah, I stole it from her.
You know they called her racist for that, right?
You can't call me that shit. I'm a black man saying I'm immune to that.
Shut up and dribble.
Nah, I think he shouldn't shut
Turn
up
it
and
up?
dribble. I
Okay.
was just being sarcastic. I'm being facetious. Everybody has the right to express their opinions.
Yeah, you was just being
Well,
ridiculous like
I was just
Charles
being
is.
ridiculous. I was being ridiculous. But if you're gonna, you have to be careful what you say, because whatever you say.
I turned it up as loud as I can. So did that help a little bit? I turned it up as loud as I can.
It could be poison. It could be detrimental. You got to take things more seriously, especially when you're talking about politics, because we are so we split, man. Everybody's either far left or far right. There's no in between.
The country's so polarized by politics, and people like Charles Barkley,
He's not making it any better.
He's not making it any better. But this is what he had to say about people who wear the Trump shirt with his mugshot on it.
We sell, by the way. We sell it.
Chad, and you know who embraced it more than anybody else? The black population. It's incredible. You see black people walking around with my mugshot. You know, they do shirts and they sell them for $19 a piece. It's pretty amazing.
When you heard that, what did you think? Big sigh.
First of all, I'm just going to say this. If I see a black person walking around with Trump mugshot, I'm going to punch him in the face.
Charles.
No, Gail.
Charles.
Gail.
You really can't say that, because A, you don't mean that.
I mean that sincerely. I'm going to just tell you something.
And then you will be arrested for assault. And then what?
I'm going to bail myself out and go celebrate. If I
Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him. Okay, but go ahead.
Hey guys, violence is funny when the left talks about it. Violence is funny when the left talks about going out there and punching Trump supporters. It's all fun and games. It's all laughing. Ha ha ha. Jokes are funny. But when you vote for Trump or support Trump, you're inciting insurrection when you simply just use words.
Seriously.
Continue.
First of all, if I was at that
conference,
I'd have got up and walked out. That was an insult to all black people. Because he basically just saying, and first of all, to compare black history where we've been discriminated against to his plight.
Yes.
Well, first of all, he's a billionaire. And they're prosecuting him for stuff he did wrong.
He did
They're
nothing.
prosecuting him for stuff he did wrong. And for him to
It's still
compare...
in the court system, Charles. We have to wait.
Thank you,
still in the
Gail.
court system, but continue.
Well,
continue.
Some of the stuff is true. They did storm the Capitol.
He didn't storm the Capitol.
Say that the election was stolen. Those aren't lies, Gail.
Trump stormed the Capitol.
He did say that.
Okay, but to compare, I would have got up and walked out because it's not a fair comparison. You know, he's a billionaire. He's had a great life. He's been president of the United States. To insult black people who have been discriminated against all these years, to put them in the same category,
Man, he didn't do all that.
I was just offended. I mean,
He didn't do all that. It resonates with a lot of black Republicans because of historical, racist historical past. Just because
Their audio is very low in this video.
doesn't mean he's not being more persecuted than other people have been.
Hey, let's just go down down history, okay?
Oh, I put my Trump shirt on.
Yeah.
I wish you would try to punch me.
Yeah.
You can get a slug. You will get 2 to the nuts. You gonna get 2 to the nuts and 2 to the chest.
Hey,
this 22 is gonna be bouncing all over.
Hey, Kel, let me say
Hey,
something.
if he can joke about violence, I can too.
Hey, so you look back on history, like when the Democrats, they started the Klan, right? And they was punching punching black people in the face for voting Republican.
Yeah.
Here we are in what year is this? 2024.
Yeah.
And look at this damn Democrat talking about he gonna punch some black person because they support Trump.
Yeah. Would you punch a black person? If a white man comes out and say, if I see a black person wearing a Malcolm X shirt with a mugshot of it, I'm gonna punch him in the face. We call him a racist, right? What should we call you?
Yeah. What is it?
Freedom of speech goes both ways.
Yeah. So what has Biden done for anybody other than his family?
Yeah.
Imagine, I don't know. Imagine Tim Allen, going on Fox News and having an interview and saying, "Yeah, if I see anybody walking around wearing a Joe Biden shirt, I'm gonna punch him." Or to be real, I guess he would say a white person. So just imagine him threatening a white Democrat. It's essentially what would be the equivalent. So if Tim Allen threatens a white Democrat for wearing a Joe Biden shirt, do you know what the media would do? There would be a full-on investigation. There would be a full-on, they would investigate his companies, his business. They would investigate his family members. They would and again, I go back to Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon would not be in the position he's in right now if he was friends with the Clintons. But he's friends with Donald Trump. He's friends with Donald Trump. So that means, of course, now again, I'm not saying Vince, I have no idea if Vince is, I know Vince is a fucked up guy, okay? But the fact is he has not been found guilty of anything, and he's being treated like he has been found guilty. He's been treated like he's being found guilty. That's my problem with it. So let's continue.
Yeah.
Would you punch a black person for voting for Biden wearing a Biden shirt? You should.
Yeah. That's crazy. You actually think Trump did all this stuff?
I don't think he knows he didn't do that stuff.
He can't be that. You can't be that ignorant. How can you be sued for fraud when there's no crime? There's no victim. He was convicted of civilly raping someone 30 years ago. This woman comes out of woodworks. He's found guilty of that. Then he tries to defend himself by saying, "I didn't rape anyone." And then he's found guilty for defaming her because he said he didn't do it. That's why those mugshot T-shirts resonate with black people.
Yeah,
yes.
Historically, we've been mistreated in this country.
Yeah. I'm not saying the two are the same, but that's why he made the reference.
Yeah. What's that movie, Shawshank Redemption? Remember that one scene where he pissed the cop off? The cop? That's a cough. He pissed the cop out, the correctional. He said, "How can you be so obtuse?" That cop went into a rage.
What you call me? Obtuse. How could you be so obtuse?
I mean, Charles.
Yeah.
I actually think the powers that be is paying him to say that stuff.
Yeah.
I think he sees no harm in saying that stuff. He just thinks anything is better than Trump, and he just, you're just dumb.
What you did on camera, man, you should be fired for that. In all seriousness.
Yeah.
You're actually condoning violence on someone for expressing their freedom of speech. That's something you shouldn't take lightly. And you're not going to lose your job. If a right-wing pundit on Fox or anybody says that, they're gone. But for some reason, when black people do it, it's justified.
Well, you got to give them...
So that's towards the end of the video. Give these guys a like and a sub. I'm not even subscribed to the conservative. I'm subscribed to the Hodge twins, but not the conservative twins, at least on this account. But drop the link in the comments, guys, if you don't mind. But of course, yeah. But this is all about what I'm seeing from my perspective is culture is being shifted right now by Donald Trump, and this is because look, Trump's got everybody that he had last time, but he's getting even more people now. He's getting even more people, and he's really having an impact well beyond people just like, barely like center right or anything like that. Like Trump is getting involved in people that you wouldn't even think would. And obviously the Hodge twins are obviously them, but I'm saying like just in general, you see a lot of people that you wouldn't think would be supporting Trump are now all in on Team Trump. And a lot of it is having to do with the fact that the powers that be continue to go after him. And on the flip side, you have Joe Biden, who's a complete lunatic, and he can't connect with anybody. He can't connect with the audiences. He can't connect with regular people. And I'm going to show you some stuff on that here in just a minute. Jay Schwalbach over on Rumble with a proper 199 and says, happy birthday, Jeremy. The drinker was asked this question for his birthday. Would you rather sit on a dick-eating cake or sit on a cake-eating dick? Let me know. I'll send someone over to make this happen. Oh, God. I don't even know how to answer that. Would you rather sit on a dick-eating cake or sit on a cake-eating dick? God. I want to make a really inappropriate joke about statistics with certain people, but I'm just going to say I will be going on instead of making that decision, I will be going away. That's all I'll say. All right. It's just, I was gonna make a joke, but I'm on YouTube. Philip Chan for 69.69. Double 6.9s. Happy birthday, Jeremy. The reason why you look so young is because that third leg you're lugging around. Holy shit. You guys are insane. Thank you, brother. Egg roll. What's up, man? Appreciate you. Dave Chandler for $100. $100. I'm wondering if anybody understood what I was trying to say. I was dancing around it with the statistics and all that. Let's see. Dave Chandler for 100 says, I can't decide if I prefer hiding Biden in his basement or Angry Joe at the podium. Shove him in the basement and he looks weak and feeble. Put him in front of a microphone and he becomes an angry elder who won't shut up at the Christmas table. Which is worse? MAGA. I think him being mad and angry at the State of the Union was really bad optics. Like, that was horrible optics for him, for his administration. The whole thing was terribly bad. It really was bad. There was nothing good about it. In fact, on that point, right here, let's see. So, we had the whole Laken Riley situation where Joe said Lincoln Riley, who is a college football coach, we got this story right here. Laken Riley's mother, Allison Phillips, is furious after President Joe Biden botched his daughter's name during the State of the Union speech. And right here it is.
I'd be a winner. Not really.
They're actually booing Marjorie Taylor Greene, all right? They're actually booing her for say her name, Laken Riley. Are you kidding me right now? Oh, I got it way too loud because of the conservative twins. I'm so sorry. Yeah, their audio was low. I had to bump up. All right, so one more time. Let me start it back.
I'd be a winner. Not really. Lincoln Riley, an innocent young woman who was killed by an illegal. That's right. But how many of the thousands of people being killed by illegals? To her parents, I say, my heart goes out to you, having lost children myself. I understand. But look, if we change the dynamic at the border, people pay these smugglers $8,000 to get across the border because they know if they get by and let into the country, it's 6 to 8 years before they have a.
His anger was awful. The optics were terrible. Everything about last night was bad for Biden. Nothing worked. Nothing went well. And I have to imagine that the poll numbers are going to be catastrophically bad for him. It was as bad of a night as you could have imagined without him, again, falling down or saying the N-word or something like that. This was a bad night for him. The State of the Union, he used this as an opportunity to campaign against Donald Trump. That's what he used it as. That's not what the State of the Union is supposed to be. You're supposed to have there's supposed to be like a slightly like, hey, this is what we've accomplished, and this is what we are going to accomplish. This is the foundation we have been building, and this is what we are going to accomplish with that foundation. It's supposed to be an inspirational, optimistic message about the state of the country. And he made it everything about my predecessor, Ukraine, Russia, like insurrectionist. It was terrible. Terrible. And the thing is who wrote this for him? Who wrote that for him? I don't know. But not only was the writing bad, the delivery was bad. He was angry. He walked in there. I don't know what type of drugs they had him on. I have no idea. But they had him all jacked up on something. It was insane. It was bad. Everything about that was bad. So that's been the kind of the fallout from all of this. I do have a Fox News video we're going to pull up and watch here in just a second. Let me see. You guys are just out of control. Jay Schwalbach for $59 says the correct answer is I like pie. Well, I'll text you what my answer, what I wanted my answer to be anyway. Let's see here. All right, so again, so this is kind of to give the temperature in the room as to how bad this was, because it was bad. Everything about this was bad. Here we go. I can back that up. Let me see how the audio is going to look.
One of the most... It was must-scream TV. The president yelling at Americans for over an hour during one of the most hyper-partisan State of the Unions. President Biden's lack of leadership was on full display in a speech designed to please his base of MSNBC flunkies and not the American people. Joe unleashing a fire hose of lies about the economy, inflation, and taxes, and still we don't know what his vision for a second term is. But we...
And see all the lies, like, that's one thing, but I'm talking about the things that the general public is going to see from this, because the general public, they're probably not going to do much research on all of the lies. Obviously, people in the know when he's lying, which was literally almost every word out of his mouth, but the things that are going to play to the people, the general public, it's the anger and the message. And the anger was, or the message was literally everything but the United States. And he looked angry while he was delivering the message. Those are the things that are bad for the general public that aren't really following all of this stuff and don't really know the specifics. That's what it comes down to right there.
We do know who he passionately hates, Donald Trump.
My predecessor and some of you here seek to bury the truth about January 6th. I will not do that. Now my predecessor, a former Republican president, tells Putin, quote, do whatever the hell you want. Predecessor. My predecessor. But unlike my predecessor, I know who we are as Americans.
Americans' biggest issue, of course, with Biden is that he's not mentally fit for the job. But the big guy tried to brush off those concerns by joking about it.
I know it may not look like it, but I've been around a while. When you get to be my age, certain things become clearer than ever. I know the American story. Again and again, I've seen the contest between competing forces in the battle for the soul of our nation.
And in one of the most shocking moments, a Gold Star dad getting arrested for heckling Joe Biden after reminding the president of his disgraceful exit from Afghanistan.
Year before I took office, murder rates went up 30%. 30% they went up.
That man is the father of a U.S. Marine killed in the 2021 Kabul airport bombing during Biden's botched withdrawal from Afghanistan. You know, I'm gonna start with that, Greg, and I'm gonna go right to you. So, you know, you have a goal.
But this is a thing too that I was thinking about through that, and then earlier. This is one of the most. This aggravates me to my core. Laken Riley is no longer here. She's no longer here because the Democrats and the Biden administration do not care about this country. That's bad enough. Now, because of Joe Biden, her family has to see her become a meme, basically. Now she's a meme because the President of the United States didn't even know her name. Didn't even know how to pronounce her name. It's fucking bullshit, dude. It's infuriating. It should drive every single American crazy. It's so aggravating. It drives me fucking crazy, dude. And you know, and the sad part of this is, and I've seen like there's a tweet from The Daily Show. The Daily Show basically took a picture of Marjorie Taylor Greene as she was dressed with, say her name, and they said something to the effect of like dressed up for a KK meeting or a KKK rally or something like that. If this was a black person that this is going on, the left would be all over it. Now, the truth of it is it shouldn't matter what the color of the skin of the person that's been done wrong is. It just shouldn't. But this is where we are now. It's disgusting, dude. It's disgusting.
Gold Star father and one of the Gold Star parents was on one of the other shows this week, said she had never heard from President Biden. The families have not heard from President Biden. And, you know, their sacrifices are not remembered. They are literally sitting ducks in an open-air airport in Afghanistan. And they arrest this guy. He's charged with a misdemeanor.
Well, you have to understand there are priorities, Judge, when you're doing a speech, and the amount of potato chips in your bag is way important than the deaths that occurred in Afghanistan, according to this administration. I'm going to go out and say that Joe Biden surpassed expectations. How did he do that? Well, if you're ranking him against other leaders and other politicians and other speeches, that's not what people are doing. They're ranking him against himself. So by that metric, you know, he did better than the very lowest standard possible, his own competence. He's grading on the curve of his own abysmal performances. It's kind of like being relieved that your car starts in the morning when it didn't start for a year. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe it started. You talk about energy, and there's good and there's bad energy, and there's dark energy, and there's energy that masquerades as substance. And I think that's what you saw there. But it forces you to ask, which candidate in which party is the one that's out for revenge, right? We kept hearing, you know, that Trump is going to be out for revenge. And meanwhile, Trump is being sued by everybody, and he seems to be having a good time on X posting memes. He seems pretty happy. On the other hand, you have
an
angry,
X.
fiery ball of spite, right? That sounds incredibly vengeful. And it's another example of this projection where they accuse you of who they are, or perhaps because they become so possessed by derangement that they become the thing they claim to hate, which I think is what's happening here. I mean, he went after the Supreme Court. You know, he attacks his predecessor and by connection, his supporters. But I think overall for me, you got to step back and see how mundane and futile this entire phony seriousness is. So you're going to see this. One side will cherry pick the moments of so-called clarity, Oh, look, he had a good line there. And then the rest of us will focus on the rapid-fire incoherence, the flailing gibberish that somehow everybody else avoids. But all this idiotic behavior is born from these stupid ancient tribes. The sweaty desperation of all these grown men on the sides of the aisles trying to get a selfie.
Oh.
I mean, no one wants to see those pictures. Seriously, you're not that attractive. And it becomes kind of this irrelevant tribal theater, which is why Trump was so weird.
The best part of that was this right here. I'll have to find it on my Twitter account, and I showed it last night. But that's where I got this is where I got the Crypt Keeper idea right here. If I've retweeted a lot of shit today, so yeah, right here. It's fantastic right here. That is the most accurate thing. That was Joe Biden entering the State of the Union last night. I've never seen anything more accurate. That's exactly what it was. It was so pathetic and sad, and it's so accurate. I mean, it's just absolutely accurate. Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
Because he came from a world of entertainment. He came from a world of sales, and he stood out from that phoniness, which is what was such a surprise. He didn't fit into this fakery, and it drove them crazy. Now, when you take him out of that, this is what you're left with. This weird, horrible game of like political pickleball, where they just bounce the ball back and forth to each other, and it's all the same. Clap, 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 sit down, robotically, sit down, clap. It's just, to me, I found it tiresome. I always have. This one was perhaps even worse.
You know, Shannon, I have always loved watching the State of the Unions. And, you know, I always love it because then I feel American and we're unified. And I don't care if it's a Democrat or a Republican. I want to cheer them on because it makes me feel good about being an American. You've seen a lot of these State of the Unions. What was your take on it last night?
Well, it was strange to me that he started with Ukraine and his standoff he's got with folks on the Hill, because normally you do think, we're here, we're Americans, we can do better, we can work together. You feel like that's going to be some of the opening message. But the fact that he went right at one of these big issues and right into foreign policy and right into combative with the people who are sitting in front of him and he's calling them out, it seemed like an odd place to start. Because the White House had been messaging to us Tuesday before the speech that there was going to be a unity.
He probably doesn't even know that's the Supreme Court justices right there that he's shaking their hand. He probably has no idea. Probably has no clue. Like, everything last night was about memes. That's it. Like, let me show you this meme really quick that I found that, let me see if I can find it really quickly. It's good, too. And right here. Democratic congressman deleted this after tweeting it. That's a good meme. Now, that's when he saw Marjorie Taylor Greene dressed in all MAGA. So he deletes this. He tweets this, and then he deletes it. This congressman then says, I took it down. It was inappropriate. Go fuck off. You know what else was inappropriate? Having, what would they find? Cocaine or crack or whatever it was in the White House. That was kind of inappropriate, wasn't it? But we don't talk about that anymore, do we? We're not talking about any of that. Good Lord, man. It's infuriating. It's infuriating. Now, there was one other video. Oh, so this right here is what Trump is dealing with, and this kind of goes into Gutfeld's comments. But like, they're doing everything they can. Donald Trump has posted a $91 million bond in the E.G. Carroll defamation case. Where'd it go? Trump had to pay the money even though he's appealing the case. If he wins the case in appeals court, he can get the money back. Unfortunately for Trump, he still has to fork up $450 million thanks to New York Judge Arthur Engoron. According to Forbes, Trump has $413 million in liquid assets and a net worth of $2.6 billion. They're doing everything they can to slow him down because they cannot beat him straight up. They're doing everything he can. Now, the E.G. Carroll situation, dude, like, all you got to do is look at that. Like, and she's a lunatic. She's an absolute lunatic.
You don't feel like a victim.
I was not.
You don't feel like a victim.
I was not thrown on the ground and ravished. Which
The word rape carries so many sexual connotations. This was not sexual. It hurt. It just
But I think most people think of rape as it is a violent assault. It is not.
I think most people think of rape as being sexy.
Let's take a short break.
Think of the fantasies.
We're going to take a quick break. If you can stick around, we'll talk more on the other side.
You're fascinating to talk to.
What a lunatic, dude. They have decided that Donald Trump, with no evidence, has to pay this lunatic $91 million. $91 million. This is crazy shit, man. And again, it's all because they cannot defeat him straight up. They're scared to death of Trump. I believe, in my humble opinion, that they are paying Charles Barkley to say the shit that he's saying. I absolutely believe that, because they are trying to intimidate people from supporting Trump. And they know it. They know they're losing the culture. They know they're losing all the momentum, and they're willing to do anything they can. They're willing to do anything. I got to get this crazy person off my screen. Absolutely insane. Holy crap, you guys are insane tonight. There's the Exalted Patriarch. Oh, never mind. Well, that's the 50. I don't know. Is the Exalted Patriarch in the chat? Has anyone seen the Exalted Patriarch? If so, I will read the super chat from earlier on Geeks and Gamers Daily. If not, I will make sure when we see him in the chat. Eric, if you see Exalted Patriarch in the chat, in the YouTube chat, or Rumble or Kick, let me know, and I will read that. Let's see here. We've got Dave Chandler for another 50. It says, here's another 50 from a fellow birthday boy. Geeks and Gamers, FNT, and CobraCast keep me entertained and informed. Thanks for the laugh and for your efforts to keep the public informed. Well, thank you, Dave Chandler. I really appreciate it. Man, you guys, thank you for all the support. Cannot tag him. Okay. So he probably not here right now. Thank you. It is amazing to have all the support on my birthday. Again, I don't typically try to celebrate my birthday, but it feels damn good. It feels damn good. Like we've had Kara Lynn had uploaded this video of me and Epic Mike arguing. I had forgot this was a thing. But Carolyn uploaded this video, said happy birthday to Jeremy.
Dad, yes, you saved your fucking dad. Superman would save his fucking dad if he had that opportunity. No, he's Superman.
They even explain it in the movie. The whole point is that
because he's fucking stupid.
No, that's not how that works at all.
You're retarded.
That's not at all true. Listen,
yes.
I'm saying this like this, Jeremy. They even tell you in the movie. The whole point is that the implications of Superman existing.
You gotta just let.
No. Hey, hold on a second. Now you got to rant about your stuff. The whole point is Superman existing. The implications of that are bigger than just him saving his fucking dad from a tornado. He's the answer to are we alone in the universe? He tells him, if you do this, if you show yourself and you're not ready, it will ruin the world as we know it. And what are the implications when he finally does show up as Superman? In Batman vs. Superman, what do they talk about? The fact that nations are arguing and at war with each other and arguing about who the Superman
right.
believes.
So the point is he still could have saved his fucking dad and he still would have had the same problems. His dad is dead.
No, you're going to defend Nolan in the way he treated Batman, okay? And you're going to act like he didn't do a faithful adaptation of Batman. He's literally the executive producer of those movies. He knew exactly what the theme of those movies are. If Nolan was going to do a Superman movie, 100%. It would look exactly like
100%. This is Nolan's fault.
Superman would look exactly like Man of
Steel.
Steel.
That is Nolan's fault. Yes.
No, you don't get to defend him.
I'm not.
You are defending.
I'm not going to watch the whole thing. But anyway, I thought that was funny. And of course, I won the argument. Man of Steel is a trash Superman movie. And he let his dad die. Superman wouldn't let his dad die. Okay? Superman would not let his dad die. All right? Like, here's the general rule. Okay? Here's the general rule. All right? Superman, if he has an opportunity to save his dad, he would do it. If he doesn't do it, he's not Superman. You don't get a second chance, all right? You don't get a second chance to He made the decision to not save his dad, okay? If you suck one dick, you're gay, okay? There's no going back from it, all right? Superman didn't save his dad. He fucked up. He's not Superman. You don't get to claim you're Superman if you let your dad die, willingly let your dad die. If you suck a dick, you're gay. If you let your dad die, you're not Superman. It's that simple. These are not complicated things. It's just that simple. Anyway, this isn't Geeks and Gamers, so I'll save that for Geeks and Gamers, all right? But it's just that simple. Superman would not let his dad die. And there's a fucking tornado, and his dad's like, don't come save me. And he's like, okay. That would literally traumatize Superman for the rest of his life. The whole point in the Christopher Reeve Superman is his dad dies from a heart attack. And it shows Superman that there's things that even with your power you cannot do. You cannot do things. There are certain things you can't accomplish, and it had an impact on him. Anyway, good Lord, man. Huh. But good old geek argument, says Zevin Cross. Yes. Yeah, don't save me, son. Okay, no problem, Dad. I'm going to go get a cheeseburger. Such a stupid fucking movie. Such a dumb movie. Anyway, we'll get back on track. I know I started talking nerd and lost half my viewers, so I'm getting back on track. And I saw Ripa in the chat earlier. I don't know if he's still here, but shout out to young Ripa. TFP Wheeljack says, I know you've probably heard it 1,000 times already, but happy birthday, Jeremy. Also, I don't know if you've considered a meetup in St. Louis, but if you'll ever do it, I'll effing be there. Trump 2024. Let's go. Thank you so much. Hey, man, we're open to doing meetups in as many places as possible, that's for sure. Obviously, we got the Vegas meetup, which is going to be awesome. It's the Vegas meetup. So we're doing 2 different nights there. We've had the RSVPs. It is 1,000. I need everybody to understand. This is a fan event for people that are supporting us, fans of, F&T. And I don't even like calling people that watch our shows fans, because I'm a fan of shit too. I'm just like all of you. But for the people that support us, it's about that. It's not and we have limited room available. So every spot is designed for people that have been supporting us and people that are out there just in the chat every day that have RSVP'd, all of that. That's what it's all about. Breyer says, your man pleaser is coming in very nicely. You're my favorite. Wigger. Happy International Women's Day to you. I have used that word a lot, but not on camera, so I had to say it very slowly. Craig Morning for 10 says, happy birthday. So what that video shows us is that we gave every black woman in America a box of wine and let them listen to Biden talk. They'd all vote Trump 2024. How many boxes do we need? Absolutely. That's all we need. We just need that. George the Giant Slayer. What's up, George? $10 says, happy birthday, brother. Are you staying long? Just got here. I've got probably about an hour, but I don't know how long ago you sent that one. I'm going to be on for another hour. We're going to get George on CobraCast at some point, if you're still here in the chat, George. But
next is available on Monday.
Let's see if we can get George in here on Monday. So George wants to talk some politics, and I would love to get George in here. So if we could do that on Monday, that would be fantastic. Chat, do you want to see George the Giant Slayer in the snake pit? Do you want to see him on CobraCast Monday? I think we can make that happen. The Tactician Musician says, there is this awesome 2-story used media store for geeks and gamers in Nashville, Tennessee called McKay's. It's right off exit 199, seriously 199 on I-40. There's also, so really, that's crazy. I'll have to check that out. By the way, I don't think I've talked about this publicly yet, but, so, and I do want to check that out, by the way. And I'm planning on going back to Nashville, but I haven't talked this publicly yet. But I am very, 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 very soon, I am actually shutting down Geeks and Gamers HQ. That's right. G&G HQ in Orlando, shutting down. And it's not for any bad reasons. It's that I need to be back in Pensacola. So I'm just downsizing a little bit. We're still going to be in Orlando, and I'll be there occasionally, but I need to be in Pensacola. The cost of HQ has been monumental. It's been fine, but I've been there. I've already extended it, but I've got I don't have like an HQ per se anymore, but I am going to have a place where the team's going to be able to be and operate within, but not like the level we've been doing, mainly because I need to be back in Pensacola with family and all of that. I've kind of been back and forth a lot, and I've had to make the decision to, like, from a content standpoint, I need to be back in Pensacola more regularly. And but we have some really good stuff in the works for sure. I've got a potential big time sponsor that I am negotiating with right now for Geeks and Gamers. As you know, I did turn down a pretty big sponsorship recently. If I do get a deal or two done, I will reveal who the sponsor is that I turned down. I think some of you can guess. It's a big sponsor that sponsors a lot of big channels. And this company does not have a good track record at all. Yet there's a lot of YouTubers that will take their money, and it was a lot of money for not a lot of promotion, by the way. And so I turned that down. I couldn't, in good faith or good consciousness, do the sponsorship. But another opportunity has opened up, someone that I'm a little more familiar with, and it could be a really, really big deal for us. So we will see. But I see people saying like Blaze, like that would be like that would be a partnership. No, this is just a sponsor to help. We would promote the sponsor. We would hope you would go and support the sponsor, and they would be helping us funding certain things like that. So a lot of you are guessing the sponsor I turned down. Yes, a lot of you are guessing it. So it's not Raid Shadow Legends. I'll take a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship right now just for the meme of it. I'll take a Raid Shadow Legends just for the meme of it. I'll be like, what's up, Geeks and Gamers? Welcome to Raid Shadow Legends. I'll do it just for the meme. I don't know what they pay, but yes, many of you are guessing it. So that's all I'll say. Replicate Patriot for 10 says, happy birthday, Jeremy. Hail the 199. Thank you, Zach Gibson. Says, Jeremy is the type of fig that moans when he wipes his ass. Happy birthday. Thank you. Jenna Hughes. Jenna Hughes for a proper 199. Holy shit. Whoa. I still can't do the Ric Flair. My voice is almost shot. Happy birthday. Hope you had a great day. Hail 199. Jenna, amazing. And I remember you, we still have the bags that we're going to be giving away. Again, we're trying to get the second run, get those in production. We still have mini bags that we're giving away. Jenna helped out with some of that. We've had Hayden Wayne has helped out. So good stuff all the way around. So thank you so much. By the way, tonight, after CobraCast is over, I am uploading a video to Geeks and Gamers, to the main channel, and I'm basically, well, I'll show you a tease. Like, this is pretty much a tease of that video, because this is in the video, and I'm just kind of pissed off at games journalism. And Nerd Wars edited the video for me, but this is what I said at the end. I'm ready to go to war with all of these fucking websites. I'm sick and tired of their lies and their bullshit. And that's not the only thing we're going to do on geeksandgamers.com. We're also just going to give you honest opinions, honest feedback, reviews, updates, things like that. But when shit hits the fan, we are not going to be scared to go toe-to-toe with these clowns. I'm sick and tired of their bullshit. I'm ready to go to war. I'm ready. I'm fucking done with them, man. I'm done with these fucking websites lying and putting all the bullshit out there. But do you know what's going to happen? We're going to get on their radar, and they're going to be pissed. And I've already told my team, like, we've got to be prepared, because they're going to be going after us with, like, we're putting money into the website. That's all I'm saying. And I'm prepared, because, I mean, I'm sick of these clowns. But my video coming out on Geeks and Gamers tonight is talking about Kotaku becoming the new G4, essentially. And that's exactly what's happening right now with that. It's really bad. It's really bad. You know what? I'm going to show this. I hope I don't. Okay, this has 86,000 likes, 3.6 million views. All right. I'm going to show this. So, as you guys know, all right, the creator of Dragon Ball Z, Akira Toriyama, passed away. All right? Passed away. Now, it has taken the internet by storm, and rightfully so. Dragon Ball is one of the biggest properties of all time. Maybe the biggest. Definitely probably the most important. So, of course, you got people that are going after the creator of Dragon Ball Z. Well, this is amazing right here. This right here is beautiful. So let's watch this.
So tell me while I'm scrolling through Twitter, right? And I see this tweet come across my timeline that says, y'all are saying rest in power for a man who literally designed this racist-ass character design. Now, we all watch Dragon Ball Z, so we've seen Mr. Popo before, but I can understand why this person got mad because this nigga looks like it. Look at this nigga. I can't believe this nigga chose to disrespect Akira Toriyama on the day of his death. Well, since you want to send Akira Toriyama off with that, let's see if we can send you off with this. Nigga, if you don't get your big ass Bridget from Trolls Rage, Shinron, Elder Guru, Majin Buu, Fat Gotenks, Hoggers, Greedly, Janemba, Black Yajirobe, Luffy, Get Full, Tank Man, Grimace, Queen, Big Mom, Gloria from Madagascar, PJ from a Goofy movie, Bro Sister, Rasputia, BFB the Fag Man, Steel from Juice, Faison Love, Big X the Plug. Look at this fat ass nigga. Fat nigga from 8 Mile, built ass, the fuck up out of here.
Please go retweet that. It's on my timeline. Please go retweet that. It's the greatest thing I've ever seen. And that's what you got to do, man. Like, Akira Toriyama should have no disrespect in any way, shape, or form. I'm not going to sit here and act like I know a lot about it. What I do know, designed the characters for Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger. Yes, that's right. Akira Toriyama designed the characters for Chrono Trigger, one of the greatest video games ever made. I know how big Dragon Ball is. Dragon Ball is worldwide. Again, arguably, we talked about this today on Geeks Gamers Daily. It might be bigger than like Star Wars worldwide. And then we talked about, is it bigger than Pokemon? We decided like Pokemon might be bigger, but Dragon Ball is more important. You know? And then you got these clowns out there just disrespecting. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. That's where we are with these fools, man. No respect whatsoever. And people are tired of it, man. And they deserve to be clowned. They deserve to be clowned all day, every day. No doubt about it. We also have a new co-RNC chair. That's right. Laura Trump is the co-RNC chair. Unanimous decision, by the way. All right. Unanimous decision. This is Laura Trump. I think this was like a month ago. Let's listen to Laura Trump.
Tisha James up in New York. Oh, yeah. Don't worry about protecting the citizens of New York. New York, which, by the way, is in total shambles, crime through the roof, homelessness through the roof. It's a complete disaster. And yet, where is the top law enforcement officer in the state? She's sitting front row in a civil trial where you have no plaintiff, you have no damages. No, by the way, these banks made hundreds of millions of dollars. There is print in every contract that says they have to make their own valuations. You really think if I walked into a bank right now and I was like, I got a $10 billion house, go ahead and give me a loan, they would give me a loan for it? Everyone knows what this is about. It is political. It's been political from the beginning. And Letitia James ought to be ashamed of herself.
Just wait for the end. Wait till the end.
She is a disgrace to every prosecutor in the United States. You never know. Here's what I do know, is that now that the system and the swamp has fully exposed itself, and now that we get it, when Donald Trump is the 47th president of the United States, the jig is up. It is scorched earth when he's back in the White House, folks.
Let's go!
Absolutely. This Department of Justice dismantled. We've got to get the rot out of our FBI, the rot out of our CIA. We, the people, run this country, not them. That's what's happening. Okay?
That's Laura Trump right there. That's Eric's wife. Eric's wife. People are asking, how does she have a connection? That's Eric's wife. Badass. Scorched earth, baby. Scorched earth. Let's see here. All right. So that's going on. So that, again, that's just another piece to the puzzle. That's another piece to the puzzle. Everything, the momentum is building for Donald Trump. And everything is working in Donald Trump's favor. Everything. Now, I have not heard this, and I've been saving this. I was going to watch this last night, but we had Tucker. We were watching Tucker Carlson and Alex Jones, so I didn't get a chance to watch it. But we have a response for Joe Biden's State of the Union from Carrie Lake. And she is wearing a Laken Riley shirt. So we're going to check that out. Before we do that, though, let me check in. Get woke, go broke with a 50. Says happy birthday to my favorite half African American. Be careful, Jeremy. I heard Chuck is trying to punch black people, so he might aim for your balls. Thank you so much, man. Oh man, he is a clown. He is an absolute clown. Spirian, what's up with that 10, man? Says Rack. Thank you, Spirian. Charles Ratcliffe says happy birthday, bro. Thank you, Charles Ratcliffe, with the 10. I appreciate that. Okay, so we're gonna listen to this. She calls it the state of confusion, which is perfect. Here we go.
What we just saw from Joe Biden was not a State of the Union. No, what we just witnessed from Joe Biden was a state of confusion. To the everyday hardworking Americans that just heard that speech, I'm sure you feel gaslit and lied to. The country Joe was talking about looks nothing like the reality that we all have been forced to face under his failed leadership. Skyrocketing inflation, unaffordable housing, crime running rampant, and a world that's on fire. Despite what Joe Biden says, the State of the Union is weak, and the American dream is on life support. It wasn't that long ago that President Donald J. Trump was in the Oval Office, and we the people got to experience peace and prosperity. Under President Trump, we had a historic economy. We had law and order. We had a secure border, and we were energy independent, and the world was at peace. America was safe and secure and prosperous under President Trump. But in just 3 short years, all of that safety and security and prosperity has been destroyed. Since Joe Biden took office, overall prices are up nearly 18%. It cost our families $12,000 more per year just to maintain the same quality of life that we had under President Trump. I don't know many people who got a $12,000 raise. Americans are struggling in Joe Biden's economy. For many, the American dream is out of reach. For others, like Laken Riley, the American dream has been completely snuffed out. American sons and daughters are being slaughtered at the hands of criminal illegal aliens who...
The fact that she's not the governor of Arizona it just makes no sense, man. It makes no sense. Everybody knows she's really is the governor. Like, it just is... There ain't no fucking way, bro. There's no way. But that's okay. That's okay. Because what you did to Carrie Lake, ultimately, she's going to get into the Senate. She's going to be there. Donald Trump's going to be president. And Donald Trump is going to build a super team. They're going to regret all of this shit. They're going to regret all of this.
who've broken into our country. Lakin's life matters, but you won't hear that from the propagandists in the mainstream media. I refuse to sit idly by and allow the fake news to downplay the tragic death of Lakin, a motivated nursing student, taken from this world far too soon at the hands of a crazed man from Venezuela who should have never been in our country to begin with.
Yep.
Lakin's name must be shouted from the rooftops. We must hold the Democrats in Washington, D.C. accountable. Action must be taken immediately to prevent more lives from being taken from us. My own daughter, Ruby, is just about Lakin's age. As a young mother, I would have never dreamt that my Ruby would one day live in a world where she couldn't go for a jog on her college campus without fearing for her life or worrying about her safety. We must protect America's women, and that begins by ending Joe Biden's border crisis, kicking him out of office, and removing the Biden yes men like my opponent, Ruben Gallego.
Laken Riley needs the name Laken Riley needs to be a name that changes the course of our country after what has happened to her. It does. It needs to be a name that changes the course of this country. Do not stop reminding everyday people what happened. Do not stop reminding them that this could happen to them, because this is Joe Biden's America. Don't stop.
Who have allowed these tragedies to transpire. I had the opportunity to cover the state of Arizona for about 27 years as a fair and honest journalist. I've never seen our southern border more secure than it was under President Trump, and I've never seen it more open and dangerous than it currently is under Joe Biden and his Democrat enablers like my opponent, Ruben Gallego. Biden came into office and used 96 executive orders to rip that border wide open in his first 100 days. And since then, Joe Biden has allowed about 9 million illegal immigrants to enter our country. He's spent millions of dollars in government handouts to give to illegal aliens, and he's organized covert secret flights to import them into our interior of our country, all while the American people struggle. Far from being commander-in-chief, Joe Biden has earned the reputation as the greatest facilitator of the largest human trafficking operation in world history. Jeez. He's handed operational control of our southern border to the narco-terrorist cartels, thereby allowing for the uninterrupted flow of military-age fighting men into our country and the unmitigated trafficking of women, children, guns, and dangerous drugs across our border. After all of this, Joe Biden now says that he wants to work with President Trump to find a solution. Newsflash, Joe, not only does President Trump have a solution, he is the solution. Only by restoring President Trump's border policies, rescinding Biden's executive orders, and finishing the wall can we return to the safety we enjoyed under President Trump.
Compare this right now to cackling Kamala. Compare what she's doing right here to cackling Kamala. This is a leader right here. And I know someone said, like, do you still have her, or is she still on the short list of Trump VP? Well, I mean, I don't know if she is. I do think, like, her being in the Senate is very important for Trump. It really is. But damn, man, I still want her for VP. I really do. I really, like, I know we need her in the Senate, man, but the more I listen to Kari Lake, I want her as VP. I want her as Trump's VP. She's smart. She's articulate. She's got leadership. She's not bad to look at. She's got it, and she's loyal to Donald Trump. Like, she's got everything. She's got every single thing you would want. But I don't, like, her being in the Senate is probably just as important. But damn, man, I'd love to have her as VP.
But Joe Biden's failures don't stop there. Caving to the wishes of the radical climate activists, Joe Biden declared war on domestic energy production. Since Biden entered office, home heating oil prices up 44%, gasoline prices up 33%, and electricity and natural gas, they're both up nearly 30%. Because of Joe Biden and the Democrats, America is now dependent on foreign countries to supply natural resources and energy that we have right here at home. President Trump's foreign policy of peace through strength maintained global order. Now our enemies take a look at Biden and all they see is a feeble, weak man. President Trump brought historic peace to the Middle East with the Abraham Accords. We moved the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem and brought foreign nations together. Now, under Biden, the Middle East is on fire and the entire globe is on the brink of World War III. President Trump diffused a nuclear North Korea and held communist China accountable. Putin didn't dare enter Ukraine under the 45th president's watch. Now, under Joe Biden and the Democrats, everything has gone to hell in a handbasket. Biden facilitated one of the most disastrous military operations in U.S. history by recklessly pulling out of Afghanistan. He left allies behind to be slaughtered by the Taliban and billions of dollars worth of weapons to be resources to be used to stoke terror throughout the world. Biden emboldened the Hamas terrorists to attack Israel, increased our dependence on communist China, and watched as Putin invaded Ukraine. He then sabotaged Ukrainian peace talks, only to pour an endless supply of American taxpayer money into a corrupt country with zero oversight and no plans. And now, as his proxy war collapses under a generation of dead Eastern Europeans, Joe Biden continues to threaten to send our American boys and girls, our American men and women, into that failed war. We're on the verge of World War III due to the irresponsible and incoherent foreign policy of the Biden administration. It's high time that we have actual diplomats back in Washington, D.C., ones who actually know a little.
Yeah, we need real leadership. We need real leadership back in office. We need real people that are actually looking out for the country. There's nobody. Who do you have any faith in right now in the Biden administration? No one. No one.
A little bit about the art of the deal. Times are dark, but there are better times ahead. We are up against a sizable threat in the radical left, but we are not powerless to stop it. We have two very powerful weapons in our arsenal, our voice and our vote. And the only way we can preserve the American dream, secure the border, restore law and order, end the endless wars, and save our country from the cataclysmic path that Joe Biden has sent us down is to elect President Donald J. Trump to the White House and send him some America First backup to the United States Senate. As a U.S. Senator, I will work tirelessly with my Republican colleagues to advance President Trump's agenda in D.C., and together we will make America great again. You may not think that you can make a difference, but you can. Register people to vote. Knock on doors. Make sure your neighbors turn in their ballots. Get involved with a campaign that you care about. And donate money if you can. And get 10 friends to vote too. Every little bit helps. We all have a role to play to save this country. It won't be easy, but nothing worth fighting for ever is. We're going to win this. And next year, at this time, we're going to have a State of the Union that we can all be proud of.
She's awesome. She is excellent. Far more leadership from her than anybody in the Biden administration. That's for damn sure. Amazing. She's great. She is great. Okay, we got an American Idiocracy says, any thoughts on what a Trump 47 cabinet would look like? Well, yeah, we were kind of just discussing that. I mean, I do think that Vivek is probably the front runner for VP, but I also think Tim Scott is someone that Trump really likes. I'm not the biggest fan of Tim Scott as VP. I have nothing against Tim Scott. But I don't like the idea of Tim Scott as VP. I don't think that like Vivek actually has so much going for him as VP. Obviously, Kari Lake. But if Kari Lake's focus is the Senate, then let's focus on Kari Lake becoming the next, becoming a senator. So let's focus in on that. Trump, Vivek seems to be a powerhouse ticket for sure. And while the VP historically doesn't matter that much, it matters this time because Trump only has 4 years. He only has 4 years. So Trump's VP is monumentally important this time around. It's massively important. So that has to, go into the equation for sure. Yeah, I think Byron Donalds would be a far better VP than Tim Scott. Because again, Byron Donalds, I could see Byron Donalds being in a position to become the president of the United States in 2028 if he was the VP. I could see Vivek. I don't see that with Tim Scott. I just don't see it. I know Tulsi's a name that a lot of people throw out there. Look, man, under no circumstances would I want that, okay? I think that would be an awful, awful decision. By the way, I gotta do something, okay? I gotta call out, all right? I've got to do this because fair is fair, okay? Fair is fair. Hang on, I gotta find it. I didn't have it pulled up. I meant to pull this up earlier, but this has to be called out, all right? If you're going to call stuff out, you got to call stuff out. So we're going to call something out really quickly. I got to find it. It shouldn't be too far. Right here. Give me a second. We're almost there. I'm trying to drag it out. I'm trying to talk as much as I can. There we go. Okay. This is bad, okay? This is bad. Donald Trump. Why? I doubt I have anyone in the Trump administration watching me right now, okay? But for the love of humanity, if you are in the Trump administration, will you please talk to this man and tell him to shut the fuck up about the vaccines? Shut up about the vaccines. Shut up about the pandemic. Shut up about COVID. Shut up about it. My God, man. He can't stop talking about this. He can't stop. He is getting annihilated for this, as he should. He's gotten better, okay? He's gotten better about realizing that COVID and vaccines are a losing proposition for him. He's gotten better about it, but he can't fucking help himself. He can't do it. I know, I did. I just gave him credit for not saying this, and then he just goes off and he's like, I had 9-month approval time versus 12 years that it would have taken you. There is no scenario in this life or the next where that is going to help you, period, Trump. It just ain't gonna help. This is a terrible thing for him to keep bringing up. I don't understand why he keeps doing this. I missed this yesterday. I didn't see where he said this. But yeah, awful. I mean, I just don't get it. Is Dan Vask in the chat? I really would like to I would really like to play Dan Vask's voicemail he sent me today, his voice message, but I can't. I'm sure you can. I don't know. There was a Melanie Mac word reference in there. I'll just say that. So, what's up, Dan? What's up? Listen, I have never in my life had more respect for Dan Vask than I did yesterday. All right? I have never had more respect for him than I did yesterday. And it's kind of all downhill. I told him that today. I was like, hey, man, I'm not sure I'm ever going to have as much. You've kind of peaked, okay? Dan has kind of peaked. Here's the story. So here's his tweet. And I was like, the last 24 hours has given us a lot of clarity. Hill versus Babyface was right. Mahler is legitimately a great guy. The Act Man fucked up. And Dan Vask is responsible for all of this. This is all pertaining to the Act Man and the Hill versus Babyface stuff. If you know, you know. Gary comes in and says, you forgot Dan Vask is also very gay. Typical, typical. That's what we do. Dan Vask responds with this picture of Gary. Now, that's not it. That was good, okay? This was good. All right? It gets a little better, okay? So, Gary responds and says, No shame to my game. I have a wife, 2 kids, and 3 dogs. You, on the other hand, sing Celine Dion covers. Holy shit. All right, now that was good. Gary came back with a vengeance, all right? I was like, damn. The Celine Dion covers, that was good, all right? And I'm like, once again, Gary has defeated Dan Vask. I was like, yeah, I mean, that was good. That was good. Well, Dan returned to fire. Quote, "Hey guys, just got out of prison and I'm moving to San Francisco with my old friend Mel." Holy shit. Holy shit. Hey guys, just got out of prison and I'm moving to San Francisco with my old friend Mel. So Dan actually brought it. Now Gary has another response. Dan Vask is the relative who shows up every Christmas with his best friend and roommate of 15 years who is also named Dan. Hey guys, I've got my best friend with me every year. My best friend. Holy shit, man. It's so funny, dude. It's so funny. These guys are racing to 1 million subscribers, and this is what they do. This is what they do. It's so good. I love my gay friends. I really do. I really do love my gay friends. Nay for Peace for 20 says the only way Biden wins is giving voting rights to the illegals he led in this country. And I believe that's their plan. I believe that's his plan, 1,000%. Unfortunately, that's what I believe his plan is. It's scary, too. It's very scary. Let's see. Goku McDuck says, happy birthday, Jeremy. Also, R.I.P. Akira Toriyama. 1,000%. 1,000%. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Hang on. There it is. Shadow says, Eric, gay and gay man, 1984. Look at that. Look at that. Rodimus Primal says, so the best way to increase viewership is to start internet fights with friends. Yes. Gerald Armstrong says, the best part of the State of the Union was on Timcast when the guest called Biden weak and gay. Really? Did somebody say that on Timcast? Somebody called Biden weak and gay on Timcast? That's amazing. Flag Ninja says, happy birthday, my ninja. Thank you, Flag Ninja. Zenny Biscuit says, I know you don't drink, so I drink for you. Night, y'all. Thank you, Zenny Biscuit. Zevin Cross says, good old geek arguments. Damn right. Western Civilization says, Laken Riley Memorial Deportation Center. Make it happen. Oh, my gosh. Dude. Again, if you are in contact with the Trump administration, please get Trump to do that. Name it the Laken Riley Memorial Deportation Center. Oh, my goodness. Tim shut down his chat? What? No, he didn't. Did Tim shut his chat down? Slain Hope says, happy birthday to you, bro, and to Tim Pool as well. He's the yin to your yang. Oh, my gosh. He is, because his birthday's like tomorrow, I think. Tim shut his chat down? No way. Did he really? I'm looking for confirmation. I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting to see if he actually shut his chat. No, he didn't, says Slain Hope. All right. Slain Hope says no, he didn't. Fake news. Okay. Confirmed in. Well, I don't know if it's confirmed, but it sounds like Slain Hope is saying it didn't happen. So, Tim's chat was working tonight, says Joseph. Okay. Okay. He didn't. Okay. A lot of people are saying he didn't. Okay. We're good then. Want to make sure. Gold Nugget says, happy birthday to the greatest Fig Taurus. What's your sign? 199. Shadow says, happy birthday month. Gay. Grumpy Gen X says, happy birthday, Jeremy. Thank you. Timbo Slice says, happy birthday, Melanie Macword. VSS Ventura says, Donald's Orange Pipe 2024. Kami Cheek Spreadin. Great Tank says, I named my shotgun Donald Pump. Hail the 199. Jeremy 2. Fig or not? That is the question. Johnny the Whiz Kid says, can you play the 3-minute video of when we destroyed you at Mario Kart on your birthday? I'll tag you on it in Discord. You got to show it happy birthday. Thank you, Johnny. I'll see if I can pull that up. I don't want to play a 3-minute clip, though. That would be way too long. East Coast Toasty Boy says, happy birthday, Fig. East Coast Toasty Boy says, why can't I send Rumble rant chants anymore? Come on, Rumble, fix your shit. I don't know why. You having issues? Darth Gorbag says, Joe Lydon set the world record for most lies in a single speech that night. Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. PJ over on Rumble says, wow, Jeremy, getting hard. I mean, going hard for Trump, LOL. Hell, it is your birthday. Celebrate any way you want. Love you. Right back at you. Thank you so much. Wesley for 5 says, Biden reminds me of those N-words who look inside the Ark of the Covenant. Let's see. Purple Epic Icon. Oh, somebody's name is missing on that one. Krista. And there's TAC86 with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. Vault95 says, happy birthday, Jeremy. Best I can do for your gift is to call you gay. Dan Vask level. Speaking of bad optics at the State of the Union, and the whole country is being in the state of economic disaster and under invasion by foreigners. On 3 occasions, the Democrats chanted in unison, 4 more years, 4 more years. Yes, Democrats literally hate this country. They really do. They really do. It's crazy. Gonna bust like a bubble. Compton and Long Beach together. Now you know you in trouble. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. 2 low down G's, so we're crazy. Is that what it is? Death row is a label that pays me. That it? I think so. I think that's it. On Kick, Dr. Spike has subscribed to D-Day Cobra. Subscribed for a total of 3 months. 3 months. I know my rap music. Come on, man. I'm black from the waist down. Come on. I know. I know that's the G-rated version. Unfadable, so please don't try to fade this. Man, dude, rap music back in the day was awesome. Now it sucks. Pathetic. It actually had talent and skill involved with it. It actually was timeless. Now it's just terrible. Shadow Saiyan for 20 says, I find it absolutely disgusting that a Sweet Baby Inc. employee disrespected Akira Toriyama. These people are spineless cowards. Did that happen? Krista, have you heard anything about this?
I haven't.
All right. Well, I need more information on this. Somebody send me a link. Tag Krista Nova on Twitter. Tag Krista Nova on Twitter and get me some deets on that. I'll make a video on Geeks and Gamers about that. I will make a video on Geeks and Gamers about that. That's crazy, man. There's TAC86 with those 5 gifties. Thank you so much, TAC. Let's see. Tyler, what's up, Tyler? Happy birthday, you figgot. Bought the new wrestling game. They're doing 40 years of WrestleMania, and can you believe they blurred out Trump at WrestleMania 4 and 5? Hail the 199. Dude, did they really? They blurred out Donald Trump in the new WrestleMania game at WrestleMania 4 and 5? Holy shit. Everything is crazy right now. Tyler says yes. What? Oh my gosh. Wow. Shit is again, this is why we need to get the website on another level so we can be covering all of this, and then I can pull up articles from geeksandgamers.com. We've already got new writers over there. I think we're going to get more. You can talk to Alex about that if you're interested. I don't want to overwhelm Alex. So there's only so much that we're going to add for now, but slowly adding more stuff. I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. Love Dogs with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. Vera Nid with the 5 gifted memberships. Man, you guys are crazy tonight. All right, Krista is sending me, let's see. Toriyama gave us the best and worst black characters in anime in the same series. It took Range to do that. Why would you say that? That's a Sweet Baby Inc. employee? Doesn't surprise me at all. I'll look into it more. I'll look into this more. Freaking horrible people, bro. Good Lord. Thank you, Krista, and thank you for letting me know about that. Bruce Flash with the $10 says, happy birthday. Thank you. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot for a $9.99 says, the thing about COVID, it is so awful and pisses off being reminded of them trying to control us. There was nothing good worth reminding us. Shh, Uncle Trump, let it go. Happy birthday, Jer. Yeah, dude, 1,000%. He has to stop. He has to stop talking about it. Mark Schaefer says, Biden's speech was awesome. His only original speech. Happy birthday. Thank you, Mark Schaefer. Appreciate you, brother. Koa Lee says, Cheeto Puff 2024. Great Tank says, Jeremy was on the dark web and ordered a male prostitute. And to his surprise, Dan Vass showed up. Happy birthday, Trump 2024. I returned it immediately. I was just doing it as a joke. Dan shows up. I was like, bro, it was a joke. As is Wonky Eyebrow says, MCU fan is a Melanie Macward. VSS Ventura says, Donald's, I got that one earlier. Britton J. Orwin says, happy birthday, Jeremy. I'm glad I share a birthday month with the great man. Mine's on the 22nd. Thank you for all you do. It helps me in hard times. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. He returned it used. I see you can, man. DM says, Jeremy, I don't trust speaker Joe on Adrenochrome. Dead Storm says, avenge Abby and Riley. Golden Nugget says, here's a better version. Would you rather sit on Tulsi or eat Haba or vice versa? The answer is Haba in whatever way you want to present that one, okay? Haba over Tulsi, all right? Haba over Tulsi, period. End of discussion. Not that Tulsi's bad, okay? Let's lean to Haba. Lady Madre says, a happy birthday. You're my favorite gay YouTuber. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so we got a lot. Krista's getting me a lot of info, it looks like, here. So, okay, good stuff. All right, thank you, Krista. I don't know how to say that. Seraph for 5. Is it? I don't know how to say that. Azome. Seraph says, see Reeve let. Oh, so Christopher Reeve let dad die, not using time travel to remind him to get the EKG. He saved Lois from death. Why is time travel reversing Earth rotation? Hokey. I could. Well, see, that's the thing is I totally can buy where people have that criticism of the time travel in Superman the movie. I totally get that. I do. That is a fair criticism of that movie, for sure. I think Christopher Reeve just in general just does such a good job to embody Clark Kent and Superman that Superman. I think I enjoy watching A Quest for Peace. It's not a good movie, okay? It's not a good movie, but Christopher Reeve is phenomenal in The Quest for Peace. Even Superman 3 is not really good. It's kind of cheesy and hokey too, but you do have to. Is there something? And this would be a good question for Mahler. Do you give any forgiveness to the era and the time? Do you? And that's I would love for Mahler to answer that question. I'm sure he has. Do you give any perspective on the time and the era in which we were in and how things were? I would like to know Mahler's answer to that question. East Coast Toasted Boy says, I don't know what his name is. Daquin, how do you say it, Krista? The guy that was doing the Dragon Ball thing, the video I played. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Sorry, say that again.
The guy that did the Dragon Ball video, the black dude?
I don't know his name.
I thought you knew who he was. Is he a Dragon Ball person or whatever?
I don't know.
But
him.
is it DeQuinn Wiltshire? Is that it? He's amazing. He's goated. Richard Pryor was in Superman 3. The Wayfarer says, fellow 79er here, happy birthday, you gay. Eric K says, no one should forget Elizabeth Medina, 16-year-old, killed in her bathtub December 5th, as well by an illegal immigrant. I got to be careful. I hate you guys sometimes. I really hate you guys. The next super chat is from an account called Big Black Ninja. Jeremy, let me oil you up. God damn it. Contemporary Compendium says RFK Jr. kicks Trump's ass regarding vaccine truth. I mean, he does, but that's the only thing. That's the only thing. Cellular Dream says Dan Vasquez gay. Van Dask says happy birthday to my favorite fig, D-Day Lobra. Horror Amarada, happy birthday to Sheep's favorite N-word from both of us. You know what's cool about Horror Amarada? Are you still here, Horror Amarada? I know for a fact that Horror Amarada doesn't completely agree with my politics. You're probably more in line with I would assume you're probably more in line with Ripa, but you show nothing but support for me and CobraCast, and I appreciate the hell out of that. That means a lot to me, actually. I don't even know your specific politics, though. I just see some of your tweets sometime, and so I was like, she probably doesn't agree with me a lot on a lot of a libertarian. Yes, I'm assuming that's kind of what she is. Maybe I'm wrong. She can correct me if she's still here. But the fact is I know that there's things she probably doesn't agree with me on, but shows full support for CobraCast, and that is awesome. Let me see. Lean back, have a snack, take a nap says, my sign is keep off grass. Hail. Jeremy's eyebrow says, hey, Jay, it's been a while. Happy birthday. Dave Chandler says, just subscribed and became a member. Hail the 199. Thank you. Horror Amarada says, I spent a lot of time yelling at the TV at you, LOL. Yeah, see? And I appreciate that. So thank you. You're awesome. Lean back, have a stack, take a nap says 45 years ago today, a newborn. Jeremy was laid in his mother's arms. The doctor told her, congratulations, he's a fig. Happy birthday. Thank you. American Idiocracy says, by the way, Superman's alien, but ain't got no green card. Darth Chaz. Oh, you know what? I do have to play something in that video of me and Epic Mike. I've got to play something in that video. So essentially, the audience here will appreciate it. All right. So essentially, we were, I basically said that this is all about this stupid fucking argument of the Martha scene. Okay. And, because the whole thing was well, he didn't want to be Superman's enemy anymore because their moms had the same last name. He realized of his humanity. And so I was like, no.
No, the Martha things was something.
Oh, man.
No.
Okay, so hey, terrorists that knocked our fucking buildings down, you have mothers. We're not going to punish you. Fucking retarded.
No, the point was he dehumanized Superman, treated him like a alien that was a threat to the planet.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Hey, you know what? That's hey, you're right. Hey, you're right. Hey, you're right. Listen, I agree. I agree. Joe Biden 2024. All those illegal immigrants have moms. Let's just let them run
How are we talking about Joe Biden right now? What does
Let's
it
let
have
them
to
run
do
into
with
the fucking
Batman?
country.
Are you saying that Joe Biden is Batman?
Apparently, according to your logic, he's got a mom.
The Martin thing is
He's got a mom.
stabbing him through the chest with a fucking
Nobody can be punished ever if they have a mom.
You don't change his mind until Roy
So
says
fucking
fuck him.
retarded. Hey, you can't. Hey, they have moms, guys. We can't, It's such a. Batman versus Superman is a stupid fucking movie, okay? It's so stupid. Anyway, I'll save that for Geeks and Gamers, all right? I'll save that. I had to show you guys that. I figured you would appreciate that. If you didn't see it last night, Trump posted this to True Social.
We're going to buy American. We're going to buy America. So trade rules. Buy America has been the law since 1933. Also caps and won't even go into effect until 2025. By the way, that law was written and the benefit expires in 2025. New electric grids that are able to weather major storms and not prevent those fires.
Dude, Trump is such a troll, dude. Donald Trump posted this to Truth Social. Hail the Lord says Trump acts like a YouTuber. I know it. It's so good. Oh my God. Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh shit. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, where are we at here? Darth Chaz says, happy birthday. Your sign is Figget Ninja. Whew. Disco Cobra for 20. Did you get my 50 or did I miss when you read it? LOL. Also, do they have the rest of the Dragon Ball shows or movies on Blu-ray? Chat, let me know. Did Disco Cobra send a 50? Did I miss that one, Krista? Can you put it next to that one? And then, because I did not see a 50 from Disco Cobra, I don't think. Now, let's see. Now, okay, here it is. Nope, I did not see this one. Disco Cobra for 50 says, made a special trip to town to get 9 seasons of Dragon Ball Z for the memories. Still got to get the mainline movies. Need to find Blu-ray copies. Many legends of our childhood going too soon. This year is ramping up in more ways than one. Time to lock it in. 199. So Krista, he's asking, do they have the rest of the Dragon Ball shows or movies on Blu-ray? Are you aware of that?
I'm not aware of that, unfortunately. So maybe the chat can answer.
Okay. Yeah.
They have it in Japan.
The what now? Say that again. God, you're so loud. Say that again. Back
have
away
it.
from the back away from the mic a bit.
They have it in Japan.
Okay, they have it in Japan. Okay. So I actually, just because of all of the outpouring and love and support that I'm seeing from Dragon Ball, it actually makes me want to like. And again, Krista's already gotten me into a little bit of it, but it's really shown me the power of Dragon Ball. It really has been amazing. Black Tailgate says, let's see. Happy birthday, Jeremy. I hope your day goes better than mine. Let's just say Salty Cracker and Jay, it might be right. And shout out to all the March birthdays. Mine is on the 22nd. I hope everything's okay, brother. Let me know. Sorry, you're going through some shit, man, but we're here. The Snake Pit is here, okay? Let's see. East Coast Toast Boy says, Daquan Wiltshire, popular Dragon Ball Z tuber. Yes. Okay. Daquan Wiltshire. Got it. Josh Johnson says RFK's voice sounds the way it does because he chose to sit on the cake. Seven Cross says, I love how you guys are arguing while Krista's just chilling in the background like nothing is wrong. She's used to it. Everybody's used to it. Yeah. They're all like, people think like that we are like performative. People that don't like us, they think we're performative on YouTube. I mean, no more than anything else. I mean, like, I'm not performative in terms of like I argue with people, whether like that argument had been going on for like 5 minutes before Carolyn turned on the camera. Like we were arguing and they were like, well, we need to record this. And then when they started recording, I'm like, well, shit, now we got to keep going, so we just keep going. But every time me and Mike get together in person, we're fighting about those terrible fucking movies because they are terrible movies. That's just a fact. And nothing else. Nothing else can be said. Darth Gorbag says, Jeremy, you are so figgy, but I'm bi, so I'm an actual fig. It's okay. I got this figured out. You know what? A video. I got to show this. Let me find it. A video hit my feed today. I can't remember which one of you shared it. Okay. Somebody shared this video on Twitter and it made me click on it. And it was freaking hilarious. All right. It's freaking hilarious.
So if I understand.
So this right here
This was when. All right. This is awesome. All right. Watch this. So they're talking about some stuff in one of the Marvel shows.
I understand correctly, because again, I didn't watch Miss Marvel. She's getting them from the bands, right? That she got in the mail, per se. Are they referring to those as nega bands, or are these just bands? Like, does it?
And listen to how Gary says it. Right.
Anybody know that?
They haven't called them. They've called them. They haven't called them nega bands yet.
Okay.
Can I just
but
one
we're alluding
clarification?
to it. That's what they are.
That's what.
Did you hear how easy Gary said it? Gary said it so softly. But just wait, it gets better.
Bands yet.
Okay.
Can I just, one-
Called them. They've called them. They haven't called them nega bands yet.
Okay.
Can I just
but
one
we're
clarification?
alluding to it. That's what they are.
That's what they are, which was
Yeah.
what Captain, the OG Captain Marvel
Again,
originally
which is
had.
why I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, it's even more aggravating having now understood that.
I don't know if this makes a
Go.
difference, but I thought it was really cringe in the show. Maybe it's less or more, depending on you guys what you think. But episode like 2 or 3 of Miss Marvel, they scan her, and her friend says, "The power isn't coming from the bangles; it comes from you. The bangles just awoke the superhero within you."
So she's always been a nigga.
I have.
Oh shit! No.
Not the arc we were expecting, but the arc we needed.
Hi, Twitter. Oh, shit.
Coming from the bangles, it comes from you. The bangles just awoke the superhero within you.
So she's always been a nigga.
I have.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! No.
Not the arc we were expecting, but the arc we needed.
Hi, Twitter. Oh, shit.
Ooh. Oh man, so funny, dude. So funny. God dang it. I love those dudes. Woo! All right. Slade Lawton member message says, "Happy birthday, Fig. Filoni Clone Wars still sucks more than a female adult entertainer." Ackle P2 says, Acklu P2 says, "A very happy birthday to you, Jeremy. I'll be hitting my Trump 45 next month, too. Hail the snake pit. Trump 2024. Now for some more green in the chat." Look at that. You dropped 5 gifted memberships. Let's go. Thank you. American Idiocracy says, "I turn 50 tomorrow. No joke. Can you ask Gary if I can use his AARP discount code?" Absolutely. Is Rifa here? Is Rifa here? I don't know if Rifa's in the chat. Looks like you're probably just because of the video we played. Shit was funny as hell, bro. Oh my god. But and it was like MCU fan is here. I see a lot of Krista emojis. So whew, that was so funny, man. Mike Hill says, "Happy International Women's Day." Lord Pterodax with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. Not So Average Jeff says, "Cheeto Puff 2024. Replica Patriot with the gifted membership. Thank you." Sully Box says, "Rigger." Christian Rocker says, "Gay Fortnite has been down all day today. Guess I'll watch a gay man stream for my entertainment tonight. Happy birthday month. Again, my figure." I'll be honest with you. I'm very happy I'm not like super like focused on Fortnite right now, because apparently it's been down for like 24 hours or something like that. It's been crazy. I plan on playing the new update when it releases, but I'm glad that I'm not just patient, like sitting here like impatiently waiting. But yeah, apparently they're having a lot of problems with it. Cyberhunk 2069 says, I tested beforehand. Sit on the dick that way. You can have your cake and eat it too. Gerald Armstrong says the GOP response was cringe too. Yes, it was. It's up now. Is it up? Okay. It was down for a long time. The Wafer says, happy Jeremy Day. Hope more blessings to come. On that note, you're gay. Thank you so much. There's a queue to get in right now. Okay. Daniela says, family always comes first. I'm glad you are making this decision. My husband is about to be a pilot, and I'm dreading the days I won't have him. Yeah, it's been a long year. We have gotten a lot accomplished this year, and it has been by far, and it's not even close, the best financial year ever for Geeks and Gamers. It has. And that has opened up a lot of decisions I've made financially to kind of grow us in different directions. But ultimately, I want to get back on focusing on making videos, daily videos for Geeks and Gamers, and making videos over here for D-Day Cobra, and just kind of getting back into that grind while building the website, working on some sponsorship, and being back in Pensacola consistently. So, but it's been great, and I really appreciate all of you for being so supportive this year. And honestly, I didn't know how I was going to pull it off financially, what we did in Orlando, and because of you guys, we were able to do it, and it was a monumental success, and I really appreciate it. Dave Chandler, welcome to the Snake Pit. Thank you. Bluegrass Berserker, RIP to the legend Akira Toriyama. Lying Dogface Pony Soldier with a gifted membership. Thank you. Muhammad says, let's see, do you plan on watching Dragon Ball? Check out Kaiju number 8. Happy birthday, Jeremy, Transformer, and Duke. Cobra Commander is awesome. I am still getting caught up on some of the newer comics, but Cobra Commander was awesome. I've got the Duke comic, and I haven't gotten the Transformers one yet. But the crossover is there and everything. Everybody's saying good things about them. I read Cobra Commander 1, and it was great. So I'm really happy, really happy. Keck Lord says, Jeremy and Tim share the same birthday, separated by midnight and post-midnight by mere minutes. Yeah, I think his is tomorrow is what people are saying. Vera Nid with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. Disney Park and Air says, happy birthday, Jeremy. You should check out The Art of G.I. Joe. Let's see. I will, let's see. I know you will love it. Hail the 199. The Omnibus. Okay. Trump 2024. Yeah, where can I find that at? Modern Times Suck. Happy birthday, Jeremy. Holy fuck says, it's an achievement to grow a cum catcher gayer than Dan's. Happy birthday, Fig. Johnny C. Prime says, there's another Christopher Reeve Superman being made to retcon 3 and 4. WB canceled it before it could be made, which pissed off Reeve. Shout out to Christopher Reeve, the legend. Van Dask says, just reading up on all of this sweet baby stuff. Wokeness has finally come for gaming. Dan Vask broke the news, ladies and gentlemen. Wokeness has finally come for gaming. I do take a shot at Dan in my video that's going to upload for Geeks and Gamers here very soon. Steel Leg of History says, I found a set of Dragon Ball on Blu-ray, Amazon. I'll tag you on Twitter. Be blessed. Thank you. Shadow Saiyan says, it's a little pause of silence that gets me that Gary clip. I know it's funny. Dollar Sign Entertainment. They lied to my mama on YouTube. African Americans for Trump are being silenced. How do you help promo? Please, I need the help. You can send me an email and give me more details, jeremy@geeksandgamers.com, and I can check it out. Sophie says, happy birthday to you, Alabama Pisces. Fig, CMU Elite V-Day Viper says, hail to my dad, MCU fan. Yeah, it's here for gaming. Dan Vask, let us know. Vault95 says, Jeremy being black from the waist down means he only knows half the rap song. Pretty gay. PJ says, Jeremy, how dare you and Mike perform like real friends. Cringe. Jay Schwalbach for $19. My wife was born on Christmas, so I celebrate it with her. Date of manufacturing instead. Your DOM is either Father's Day or Juneteenth. Huh. God damn it, God damn it, Schwalbach. BJ says, turning 52 in a few days after the Vegas trip. Let's go. Happy birthday to me. And if you must know, I am Aries, April 16th. There we go. I think we're caught up. Are we caught up, Krista?
I don't know. You always like don't read like in order, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think we are. Except there's one that I was waiting for. There's one that I was gonna. What did that message say on the Streamlabs?
It's right here. I have it. Oh wait.
All right. No, it's not. It's not in there.
Yeah,
So
I got you,
over on Streamlabs. Guess who showed up on Streamlabs, everybody? Guess who showed up on Streamlabs?
Santa.
Might as well call him Santa.
Oh, I thought I was muted.
K-Biz on Streamlabs. K-Biz on Streamlabs dropped $1,000 on Streamlabs. Says, keep up the great work. That's all he said. That's all he said. That's all he said. $1,000. K-Biz. Freaking K-Biz. Kevin Cron with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Kevin Cron. I got that one. I got that one. I think we're good on that. There's Charles Ratcliffe with the happy birthday, bro. Yep. Looks like it. Yeah, I think so.
Did you get the 50? It's on the side. I don't know if you got that one.
That's the Exalted Patriarch, and he that was from today.
Oh, yeah, that's
on
the one.
Daily, and I haven't seen him in the chat. So I will, like, whenever, keep that one just separated, Krista, and we'll have to put that one on, you know, yeah. So Fortnite queue is almost an hour long now. I will probably play tomorrow night over on my D-Day Cobra 199 channel. So if you guys have not subscribed to that, please do. Seriously, if you don't mind, can you please, when you leave this stream, if you're interested, even if you're not interested, please go watch the new Geeks and Gamers upload that I'm about to make public. Watch it in its entirety, like the video, and help that algorithm for that, because I'm trying to get back in the grind over there on the Geeks and Gamers main channel. I am going to be making the videos over there. I know I've had different people making videos. We've been uploading live streams. It's back to the basics of me making videos over there now. So I appreciate your guys' support over there on the main channel. And that will be uploading here momentarily. I mean, as a matter of fact, I could probably just make the damn thing live right now. I'll make it live as soon as we do our outro here and everything like that. Let's see. So I've got it set to go public here in just a minute. Okay. As a matter of fact, what if I made it? You know what? No, I don't want to do that. I was going to do like a thing where it like does a premiere, but I don't like doing that. Shadow Saiyan says, Jeremy, Battlefront is almost upon us. Are you ready? I am ready. I cannot wait. I can't wait. The Political Nerd says, happy birthday. Only women celebrate. You gay. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I appreciate that. Yeah, like I wonder if I could actually raid the premiere. You know? I don't know. I don't want to do that though. We're just trying to do regular videos back over there. But with that said, I really appreciate all of you. You guys have been insanely supportive once again. I don't know why you support me the way you do, but you do. We hit 1,500 likes, so we are at the sexy back end threshold. So there it is right there, sexy back end. Boom. Birthday haul, 1,500. 64 new members, plus all the love over on Rumble and on Streamlabs. So again, thank you all so very much. I do know what I would do without you, which is nothing. I wouldn't be able to do anything without you. This channel exists because of you. Geeks and Gamers exist because of you. And that is the fact of the matter right there. So thank you so much. I don't know what I would do without you guys. I really don't. So thank you. I appreciate all the birthday love. I do. I don't typically celebrate my birthday, but, you know, you guys just make it a lot more fun. So really do appreciate it. Other than that, we're going to go with Sabaton. For those that are not interested in the Sabaton outro, I will make the Geeks and Gamers video public right now. Vic Whiplash with 10 gifted memberships. Let's go. Vic Whiplash coming in hot right there at the end. Thank you, Vic Whiplash. I appreciate you, brother. Hope you're doing well. So again, we're going to have the Sabaton outro. And if you guys can go over to Geeks and Gamers main channel and watch my Kotaku Goes Full G4, Sweet Baby Inc. exposes game journalist. That's going to be the upload. You guys have a great night. I'm making it public right now. Boom. It is public on Geeks and Gamers. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Have a good night. Sabaton is here.
All embrace me. It's my time to rule at last. 15 years have I been waiting to sit up on my throne. No allegiance, I will swear no oath. Crowned by God, not by the church, as my power is divine. They thought I was too young to rule the land, just as they failed to understand how to rule. My time has come. I was chosen by heaven. Say my name when you pray to the sky. Seek our rollers rise. With the Lord my protector, make them bow to my will. To the sky. Seek our rollers rise. To the sky, seek our rollers rise. Rude in battle, led my men to victory. No man alive or dead commands me. I answer to the Lord. Hear my orders, question me and die. What I say was said in heaven, and so it shall be done. I know I was destined to rule alone. All for myself I have claimed the throne, born to rule. My time is now. I was chosen by heaven. Say my name when you pray to the sky. Seek our rollers rise. With the Lord my protector, make them bow to my will. To the sky. Seek our rollers rise. To the sky. Seek our rollers rise.
All right, guys. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. I see you guys are already over there watching the Geeks and Gamers video. It is right here. So the cold opening is perfect, by the way. Cold opening is perfect right here. Watch this. Hang on. Let me unmute the desktop audio. Here's the cold opening.
Everything is racist, everything is homophobic, and you have to point it all out.
Another day, another story. So if you're interested, you can go over there and check it out. She is terrible. She really is. She really is. But thank you guys. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great night. Have a great weekend. Thank you for all the birthday love. I'll probably go live at some point this weekend playing some Fortnite with the new update over on my D-Day Cobra 199 channel. Love you all. Have a great night, and we will talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone.